When you look at the entire exercise, the placement and everything that has happened in between, parents and guardians have had their own thoughts. But what are your initial reactions looking at the timelines and the flow of events?
All right. Good morning to viewers. For us, we've monitored this year placement, and compared with previous ones, we've seen some level of satisfaction, whereby we have not even seen a case of people trooping into Independence Square to work out their placement. GS has put in structures to ensure that parents that have challenges in schools place a call through for the resolution of that. We also noticed that there have been proud education to this particular selection of school, and that has also actually helped in resolving some of the challenges that we have been facing. The major thing is still remains about the fact that some number of students have not been placed and they have to do self-placement, and that is understandable. Also that there are people who still find it difficult to appreciate why although they have good grades, they have still not to be placed in their preferred choice. And that also, there's a legitimate reason for some of those occurrences. I believe what needs to be done is the education, so that once we all have the education, we even understand that a child can have grade 6 and yet not get his or her first choice or second choice or even third choice. It's very possible, depending on the whether you are selecting days to boarding or a day when you were doing your selection of school, or whether you selected a subject or a program that is highly competitive. It's very likely that you could have a good grade, but due to the nature of the competitiveness of that program, you may not necessarily have your choice of school. So I believe we will still have to do intensive education so that parents can still appreciate that some of these challenges could be addressed. I also want to believe that we have a long way to do in order to increase the percentage of students that are automatically placed. If you look at the percentage compared with the previous year, this year, those that were placed are about 66% automatically placed, 66%. And that tells that about 34% will have to do self-placement, as against 79% last year. The number keeps decreasing. Those that they do self-placement for, automatic placement for, the number keep increasing from the previous 3 years. And we believe the essence of the computerized system is to ensure that we have more of the automatic placement. So for us, I believe we need to do more in order to forestall some of these decreasing rates in terms of the automatic placements, so that the number that will be left for self-placement will just be minimal.